everyone, we're live from San Francisco. This is day 3.
Already?
Yes. It's day 3 of our live graphic design event. I'm Ari. I'm here with Christine Herrin, and this is our continuation of what we were working on.
Yep.
Yesterday. We'll continue on the poster we were creating. If you are just tuning in, if this is the first time, Christine is a graphic designer. She was an Adobe Creative resident this past year.
Yeah.
And she has her own online shop
called everydayexplorers.co. It's a paper shop for, as I said, what was it? Paper obsessed. Frequent flyers. So people who love to travel and to document. I'm working on journals, stamp sets, working on some stickers maybe. Yeah, I have a lot of things in the works. So, yeah.
It's great. So, inspired by the kind of travel paper goods that she creates, Christine started out this poster that we started yesterday, and it has travel tags on it. And we got inspiration from everybody on. Is the mic not loud enough?
No, it's okay.
We have inspiration from all of you that was incorporated into the poster.
Yeah.
So there's cities from all over the world,
and we were people where they're from, where they want to go. So,
we were really happy to get that inspiration from everybody and hear where they're from.
Yeah, and yesterday too we started playing with different fonts on these. Well, so we're doing a poster with different travel tags of different cities. So we were playing with fonts. We were also playing with some hand lettering on Adobe Sketch on the iPad, and that was pretty fun too.
Yes.
Seeing how it was so easy to just doodle something and then send it to Illustrator. And we're going to do a lot more of that today.
Yeah. So should we get right into it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's get started.
Let's show your Mac.
Okay, so I did a little homework this morning.
Good job.
But yesterday we were saying that we wanted... So yesterday was kind of laying down the foundations of this is where these tags are going to go. These are like the orientations and the cities. We, as I said, hand-lettered some city names. And today is all about adding color, adding accents, adding... maybe some icons or doodles and some patterns in like some parts of the tags. So here on the left side, I have 2 color palettes that I kind of like that I'm going to choose from. I'm not sure if I want the like bright neon or kind of a more... I don't know, Ari, you have to help me pick one.
I know. Well, I think I can get a little help from the audience on the chat. But let's see where people are from. Please tell us where you're from. We love to hear that. I saw Mexico. I saw France. China. So it's great to see everybody joining. Hi, Dorina. Hi, Ivan. Again, good to see you. Sumon, he's excited to see them in color.
Me too.
Ismail, good to see you.
So I grabbed some of these like little textures from past stamp sets that I've done. This kind of just mimics the barcodes that you find on the modern travel tags, the long ones that they stick on your baggage. And I was like, well, this will be easier to just kind of reuse these textures and, I guess, patterns made out of just shapes in Illustrator that I like to... My own way of doing Illustrator, just kind of like a scrappy, paste this, put this in here, so... And we're also going to add numbers, so...
Yeah, so we got ideas from you guys yesterday about having flight number, seat number... time stamps, that kind of thing. Those were really good ideas. Hi to Arkansas, Ghana, Paris, New Jersey, Belgium, Pakistan, Oregon.
Wow, so many people on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another Mexico.
Okay, let's see. Start with color or... Okay, wait. Let's pick a color palette.
Yeah, how about everybody on the chat? look at these color palettes. Let us know what you think is better, top or bottom. I think I like the muted one better, the bottom one.
Yeah, me too.
Are the yellows different?
No, they're similar. It's almost like a little green.
Yeah, the yellow's a little green.
Let's see if I changed it to like a gold. Let's see.
Yeah, that looks better to me.
Like a little gold.
Jose from the Azores, Peshawar, Pakistan. Most people are saying bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks great.
Bye, Neon. Okay.
Vignesh he likes it because there's two blues, I think. That's cool.
Blue's my favorite color. Okay.
Blue's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Oh. I would pretend to know that means something about your personality, but
what does it say?
Does anyone know what that means?
It's like
it can only be a good thing.
It's like a BuzzFeed test, like what your favorite color says about you.
How many people on the chat get sucked into BuzzFeed articles that say 27 ways that we can tell your favorite food from your favorite color?
Oh my gosh.
Crazy things.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to start with color or with the numbers or the details. Maybe let's get in the details. Okay. So with these tags, what I usually do is, let me show you one I did. I like to add little details like this. So either it says flight number, date, destination, name, what else is usually on tags? Bag number, or so just more variation of text size within the tag to kind of make it a little more visually fun and interesting if there's space on the tag. So not everyone, like for example the San Francisco one, maybe I'm just gonna throw a texture in there, so I'm not going to put anything there. But
hi Tom, good to see you on time. You're just in time. We're starting out.
We just started.
Esther says, how did you set up your own store? How did you develop things to sell in spite of this huge creative market?
Oh wow,
that's a big question.
How did I start my store? I don't know. I just one day was like, let me try this thing. You start with one product, you test it, you're like, is this something my friends will like, or I will like, or I don't know. I just put it up there and just tried to see if anyone would buy it. And I mean, I also got started with a friend of mine who already ran her own store, a pretty successful one too. She had a lot of followers. She was a crafter, and she got me to, as like a collaboration, she's like, can you design something for me? And so I designed something for her, and she kind of told her followers like, hey, this is Christine, like she designed this thing. So that kind of got me started with the products, and the followers who were like, hey, this stamp set you made was cool, do you want to make more? I'm like, yeah, okay. So that's kind of how I got started. You can collaborate with some friends who already run stores, or you can just try to make your own thing and just put it out there and see if anyone will buy it.
If it's not out there, no one's gonna buy it. So the first step
that's true
is to put it out there.
Put it out there, tell people about it.
But having friends with followers is good.
Yeah, and people who have done it before, and you can ask them like, kind of.
So what font are you using for these little
Right now, I'm
things?
still using Rift.
Okay.
And we got that font.
On Typekit.
Yesterday on Typekit.
It's from Fort Foundry, Rift. Noor says blue is for calm people. So apparently you're calm. That makes sense.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi everyone that's joining. Hi Kelsey in Seattle. Simone says, what was your first product?
I think it was like a digital printable or a digital, so it was digital hand lettering that I sold for people to kind of use on their projects.
Okay. So it was like an asset that people could...
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes you can start with something that won't require you to shell out money for production, just as a test.
Yeah, that's really good advice.
That's what I did.
Marathon Coach asked, says that the marketing side seems to be a big challenge. How did you get the word out about your products?
That's still my challenge.
Yeah.
How did I get the word out? Well, aside from social media, it's also telling people about it. A lot of times I would give people samples of my products to just say, like, here's a sample, you, try it out if you want, like, no pressure to post about it. Yeah, that's still a challenge for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Date, destination. I'm trying to think of...
Seat number, flight number.
Oh, yeah, seat number.
All right. I'm curious about this, too. Is this an Instagram app that you have on your dock?
Oh, it's...
Or is it just like a shortcut to get...
I'm trying to think. If I open this, I forgot the name of it, but it's an app that, oh, that's weird. It's an app that can turn a website into a desktop app.
Oh, interesting.
So it's not really a real Instagram app. But see, for some reason it opens a weird Instagram and does not go to my main page. So I rarely use it. It's just sitting on my dock.
It's colorful.
Yeah.
So Mana says, there's your answer. I was also curious because I knew there couldn't be a real app.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure. Let's see. Who else is here joining? Danica, good to see you back again. And we had someone from Nairobi, Kenya. I don't know if it was the same person as the other day, but I didn't catch your name. It went too fast.
No.
They look real.
What looks real?
The tags.
Yay! Yeah, right? So, like, how something as small as this word that says destination makes it look legit.
Yeah.
Like an actual thing.
Hi, Chand. Good to see you back. We're having a lot of repeat customers. No,
Yay.
not customers. Repeat visitors.
Of course.
It's nice to see all of you join again and follow along with the live event. So it's the last day, but you can still join the contest on adobelive.com under the chat. If you click on the contest tab, that will get you an Illustrator template that you can then edit. It doesn't have color or good typography choices, and it's there for you to make your own. And whoever wins the contest by making the most outstanding poster out of that template could win a Creative Cloud subscription. So you still have a day left to finish that one. And when is the deadline, Michael?
It's today, 11 p.m. Pacific time, so
okay.
They have time.
You have almost 12 hours to do it. I think that's enough.
Even more.
Time.
They have
That is enough.
More.
13 hours.
Oh, I was going to say over 12 hours. I said almost. That was my mistake. Okay, what else do we have? Hello, Lionel from London. Brian, another from Nairobi. Cool. Natalie from Guatemala. I know, Cameron, that was funny.
Okay.
Yeah, so Cameron, the contest ends at 11 p.m. Pacific time. So our time here in San Francisco. So you have a whole day to work on it. Okay. Powell says there are no seat numbers on baggage tags.
Oh, that's right. Well, this is not
we're taking some creative liberties here.
Yeah.
That's what we're about.
Because I want to add more numbers, but dates. What else? Dates, flight numbers.
Claudia asks, how do you make your designs into the actual stamp product?
Oh, that I submitted to a manufacturer as a PDF, a final PDF, but that's how it works.
So what program do you start in?
Illustrator.
Okay. And then you make it into a PDF.
Yeah.
Send it to the manufacturer. And you were saying the other day that you need the minimum is really high.
Yeah.
Of the
it's
stamps.
Like hundreds.
Yeah. So she has to order hundreds of them.
Yep.
Because of that material. So if you're doing a rubber stamp,
you can do a one-off. Yeah.
But the clear ones, you need to order lots.
Yep.
Mark in Tel Aviv. Well, we've got your luggage tag ready, so when you want to come visit San Francisco, here's your tag.
I am right now just adding random details that we're going to...
Cool. Hi, Rupesh.
So they start looking like real tags.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Gato asked, who's your manufacturer for the stamps?
You can Google that.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of choices for these clear stamps. So you can look up and you'll see. Judith says you could add longitude, latitude numbers.
Ooh. Let's see. Where else can I add that? Well, later.
You
when
also
we
have
add
a
those.
compass, so that goes with the compass thing.
Okay. This empty space.
Good idea.
bites me.
Hi, Drew.
Okay. I think I'm done adding the tiny text. Okay, I'm gonna... Now I'm gonna add... Colors or textures? Okay, I'm trying to think.
I'm kind of dying for the colors to be added.
Suspense. Okay. Alright, let's start the colors then. Wait, I'm gonna clean this
Yeah,
up.
Jonathan, we have a barcode here, so we'll add those textures as well.
So, yesterday I think someone asked me how I got my color palettes. So earlier today I was just looking on Pinterest for graphics that I really liked that had cool color palettes, and so I just kind of grabbed the colors from there. And
How do you grab the colors from the images?
with a eyedropper tool.
Okay.
So I just paste it on the artboard and then pick out the colors I want and then just add them to my swatches. And then I don't even need the original picture. It was just, yeah, so it's not... Okay.
Hi, Vivian. You're very close by San Jose.
Okay. Do I want to color this
Yes,
in?
Rupesh, I'm waiting for the colors. Mark is excited to see the colors too.
Yay.
Mixel, we don't have Atlanta, I don't think. We kind of saturated it with American airports at the beginning, and then we tried to go more international. So there's only a few American ones. But I see you. I'm glad you're here.
Okay, I'm trying to think if I want colored outlines too.
Ah.
Do I?
Do you?
Do I?
Just for the red part or for the whole thing?
For like everything. So,
Oh, I see.
right?
Yeah. What does the chat think? Do we want colored outlines?
Or black outlines. Or gray outlines. Okay, so this is my creative process. I'm always like, do I want it to look like this or like this?
Color, black, gray. There's so many choices. That's sometimes the problem.
You know, the thing with gray, black too is it's just too stark sometimes.
Yeah. Hi, Robert.
Just have things in gray. And it's this coloring stage that
everyone's
can take
saying
forever.
they like black outlines.
Black outlines. Okay.
And Ryan
I'm gonna make
says,
them
can try
thinner."
both? I feel like,
I want to make it thinner.
yeah.
For sure.
I feel like gray would give you the same effect. But it is cool how they're so distinct with the black.
Yeah, because they're so... Maybe they are just too thick. Let's see.
Count Zero says 80% gray is a good compromise.
Okay. Later. I'll add the accents later.
Did you use a brush for the halftone, or did you...
No, it was
Make I think someone asked about that earlier, but I missed it.
No, it's like a texture that I got. I don't even remember where I got it. I think I bought it off a stock site in the past.
Hi, Zizou from Morocco. We have Marrakesh Airport on here, but it's at the bottom. You'll have to wait till we scroll down.
Okay. Wait.
Count
Just
Zero says
slowly
you could
coloring things in.
duplicate the whole artboard and try the different outlines.
What different outlines? The
Like
gray?
try different colors or
Oh.
as an experiment, I guess.
Wait, I'm trying to see.
Brandon, hello.
Maybe I change everything to this thinner stroke. Are you guys like, just get to the color? Like, no. I'm going to overthink my strokes first.
So Marrakesh is called Red City.
Okay,
apparently,
so I'm gonna
it's gonna be
color
red.
red.
We're gonna do it. Hi, Malaz in Istanbul. Ashiam from Dubai. Good to see you. We've got your luggage tag.
Dude. Ooh, I kind of like it.
I did notice in your other example, everything was kind of offset.
Now I kind of want to do that. Like to have a little multiplied look. That
Yeah.
might be a little confusing, but later. Maybe I'll try that later. So now I'm just like chipping away, and coloring things in. Let's see, maybe this can be solid.
Rupesh says you should try this color combination.
Which? Pink and gray. Yeah, wait, Barcelona's more red. Yeah.
Mike says, I can't imagine an entire chat room of people giving me suggestions. Props to you.
Thanks.
Yes, she has a lot of people over her shoulder right now. She's
Oh
doing very well.
no.
VFX, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm gonna look up the... I can't get this Cartoon Network logo out of my head when I look at that BCN thing.
I can see it. I mean,
maybe it's their old logo. No. It's the N.
this N?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh, yeah. It does look like it.
Okay. It's not the same, though. It's like when you see something and it reminds you, you think it's the same. You see the real thing, and then you know it's different. Now I can relax. Ginu is late to the party. What font was used for Helsinki?
This is Brandon Grotesque.
Brandon Grotesque. Esther, she's experimenting with the width of the lines.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I kind of like it thinner. Yeah.
Hi, Tackle Boys. Zizu, what do you mean by switch?
Switch what?
I don't know. I'm gonna get an explanation. So let us know which of these places is your dream destination. My dream is Tokyo. Michael's dream is Buenos Aires. And Christine's is...
Oh yeah, I didn't put it in here.
Oh.
Well, actually, Istanbul, so this
Okay.
is right. I've
Istanbul.
always wanted to go to Istanbul. Let's see.
Oh, so
Yes.
maybe Zizu meant swatch, like a swatch of color.
Oh, how to create your own swatch. Just select the color and then click this add new
Yeah,
swatch.
so it's under the swatches. So is that swatches? Whoa, a lot of people are writing. Oh, they're writing their dreams. Okay, so on this panel, did you add swatches or is it there?
No, I added them
Okay.
in from these colors that I grabbed.
I mean the option of having swatches in the panel.
Here, these. Oh, yeah.
Do you
It's part
always
of
have
the-
that there?
I always have that.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
So she opens the swatches panel and she clicks on add, just like you would add a layer. It's the same icon. And she can add them and then reuse them. That's a really good shortcut. I used to just keep going into the whole color wheel and finding the same thing because I didn't know.
And what I like to do too, because the default for Illustrator is there are like a ton of palette of colors,
Yeah.
swatches. What I like to do is go to select all unused and then erase them, the ones that I don't need.
That's
That
a
way
great
I'm not
idea.
just like scrolling like which yellow did I use, and so
I
it's
know.
like I'm just with the swatches I'm actually going to use. So
Pro tip.
yeah.
Okay, here are the dreams. San Francisco, Helsinki, Tahiti, Machu Picchu, that's a good one. Morocco, Ireland. Hey Ryan, you can stay with Zizu in Morocco when you go, I'm sure.
Oh, no.
Where else? Tokyo, Hawaii.
I kind of like the colored outlines.
Yeah, well, we don't have to listen to everything. You have people over your shoulder, but you don't have to do everything they say.
The voice is in my head. Let's see.
Hi, Gabe. Welcome back. Mark, where do you live? Your dream is New York. Where's your hometown? I don't remember if you've told us already. Ihajo says if you check global colors, it will be easy to modify all the colors from the swatch panel.
Check global colors.
Is that a checkbox that you could check? I'm not sure, but that sounds helpful. I'll have to experiment. Maldives, yes, nice one.
Ooh, I've always wanted to go there too.
Brian, how could you forget the Maldives? I know, it's just such a postcard destination. I always see these amazing images from there.
The ones where, like, your backyard is the sea, or is the... Do you ever see that? Like, they have those houses that...
Yeah. And those houses that are, like, in the water.
Yeah.
Erica asked if you're self-taught or did you take any classes to get better experience?
Mostly self-taught. A lot of I learned most of the stuff on the job. So you learn little tricks while you work at a studio, or I have a background in publishing, so I learned a lot there too. Or you're just kind of like, okay, I gotta lay out this thing, I gotta figure out the program or how to use it. That's why, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not sure how to do this in Illustrator, because I'm just used to kind of figuring out how to do it versus not knowing that there's just like this one tool that can do it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Prashant. Good to see you. James wants to go to Iceland. That's a great destination.
Iceland is super
I haven't been there. But it seems to be really trendy to go there.
Yeah.
In America, everybody's always going to Iceland lately.
Also, too, because Iceland, I think they're also trying to push their tourism, because, like, tickets can get really cheap sometimes, yeah. And they have, like, free stopovers. Hey, Iceland Air, like, here's a plug. But, yeah.
If you'd like to visit Iceland, use Iceland Air for cheap flights and a beautiful destination.
And a free Iceland stopover. Okay, guys, I'm kind of liking the colored outlines. Ooh.
Yeah, sorry to everyone who voted for black outlines. The designer has taken another direction.
Yes.
Everest. That's a good one. Are you going to climb Mount Everest?
So I'm just, like, slowly coloring this in. Oh, let's add more strokes and things. No. Okay.
Oh, Joanna says, if you open the swatch options and check the global option, the color will now have a triangle in the lower corner. And then if you change the swatch, all incidences will change. So it's a global change.
Got it. So it's like, it'll change all the yellows to the yellow that I change it to.
Yeah, that's what I think. That sounds like a big time saver.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people live in places that are other people's dream destinations on the chat.
Cool.
That's really cool. So, Nepal, Nairobi. I think you guys have all found couches to crash on when you visit.
They'll be like, I already said I could crash with you.
Yeah. Blame it on me when someone shows up and they're like, this is my dream.
So,
how many of you have entered the contest? I want to see on the chat. How many of you have clicked on the contest tab, downloaded the template, and changed the colors, changed the fonts, and shared it on Twitter or Instagram? Keep sharing, because you have a whole day. The deadline is 11 p.m. Pacific time. So you have over 12 hours to finish that and post it. And also definitely share your portfolios. There's a new button called Share My Portfolio when you're on adobelive.com. You can click that and it makes a tweet and it sends it out, and we'll be checking those. Benedict says, I've been following you for a while on Instagram and I love your work. Hugs from Norway.
oh, thank you. I'm like,
James 106 in Arizona. That is hot.
what's hot?
106 degrees.
Oh.
Yeah. Drew, you've been watching Twin Peaks, the revival.
Is it good? Well, I didn't
Let
even
us
watch
know.
the first one, so I wouldn't. The original.
So I watched the original on Netflix over the last couple months.
How many seasons is it?
It's 2 seasons, but
Oh, okay.
the first season is 8 episodes, and the second season is like 20 something.
gosh.
And it kind of drags on. So I actually persisted and finished it, but it's so weird.
Are you happy you finished it, or are you like, what happened?
I'm happy because it's such a cult classic, so
Yeah.
now I understand the references, but I would not have watched the whole thing if it wasn't for that. And also if it wasn't for the revival. But Drew, let us know.
Let's see. So some of these I'm leaving blanks for the colored textures we're gonna add in, or maybe the icons. So me just coloring in certain parts. They're not done yet, so I'm like, I need to give a disclaimer. Like, wait, I'm not completely done with this yet.
Well, maybe we can do this for the next half hour and then start with the ones that are colored in and put the icons and stuff.
Yeah,
Just so that we have
actually,
some finished parts of it.
I
for the end.
was planning to start with these 2 rows and
Cool.
color those in.
So Brigu, the contest I was talking about is if you're on adobelive.com, there's a contest tab that you can click on below the chat, and it has an Illustrator template that's a bad poster, and you can change all the colors, change the fonts, and then you can share it on Twitter and Instagram with the hashtag Adobe Live, and then you're in the contest, and you can win a Creative Cloud subscription. So whoever makes the best, most creative poster, best typography choices, best color choices. Rupesh says, how did you decide to apply colors? Did you just randomly select one of them? I'm guessing he's saying, did you just randomly start selecting a tag and putting whatever colors you thought of?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't really think of which tag would be which color. She just put the colors in there.
I am just quickly like trying to color them in and not think too much about just trying to make sure like there's see, like now I got these 2 red ones beside each other.
Oh, no.
But yeah, like I just want to make sure like the colors are balanced within the poster, and
Yeah.
this is me just randomly coloring things in.
Yeah, Drew, David Lynch is real weird.
Okay.
I can't wait to see the new one.
We're starting with the first 2. Oh my gosh, I was like, did it disappear?
I like Manila just being an outline. That's cool.
Right. Yeah, I figured maybe I can switch it up for some. Or just color in the whole thing. Oops. That does not work because this is not filled.
Oh, yeah.
Duh. So I made this.
Ismail says, please give some background color to Istanbul.
Okay.
It sounds so desperate.
Please. Okay.
Brigu, we don't live in Paris, so I don't know about the opportunities for a graphic designer, but maybe someone in the chat has more information for you.
Oops.
Jan says, this is so Earth-centered. Why are all the destinations on Earth?
I know, right? Tune in next week.
We're so close-minded. We need to do a space version.
There's no diversity. Where am I? I cannot find my outlines. This is what I get for making too many, like, random masks. I'm just gonna make new ones.
So, Rob says he thinks Istanbul is fine without the coloring in. We're getting a lot of opinions, guys. Oh, Mixel agrees with Rob.
Hey, art directors, what should I do?
Rob says you could repeat those styles and themes on the other
That's
tags.
what I was thinking to do, too.
Oh.
Like, not try to reinvent the wheel all the time, so it's like I'll have some that are filled, some that are not, some that have outlines, and then once I kind of figure that out, it's like I can repeat that.
Yeah.
Especially when I start bringing in the textures, I'm gonna start repeating those too.
Yeah.
Okay. Texture. Okay, so these are just shapes that I
Sean says, stop being backseat drivers to everybody. Let her design how she wants.
I have gotten pretty cool tips though.
Yes, we like
So
hearing
thank
all
you
the
guys.
tips. It's interesting to see what people think, even if we don't have to do exactly what everybody says.
So yeah, this is an example of like how I add in texture. There's like just
Yeah, that
little-
looks really good.
and my
We have Rome, Malaz. It's down there.
oopsie.
FCO, apparently. Do you have a designer that inspires you? I'm sure you have more than one, but
A lot.
people are asking about that.
Let's see, who am I loving at the moment? Let me get back to you. I'm gonna think about
She's
it.
thinking.
It's like
She's gonna multitask.
designer at the moment that I love.
Sumon's like, I love Manila. I mean, how the tag looks.
Oh, do you not love the
You
city?
don't love the city?
Kidding. It is a pretty crazy city. Manila. Okay. do, do, do. Maybe. Oops. Is it too Christmassy? No.
It's a candy cane.
Yeah.
Judah has been to 16 cities on the list. That's
Nice.
impressive. I think I was at 7 yesterday. Today, I don't know. Maybe I can increase.
Okay. Trying to think where else I want to add these.
Oh, I'm glad Athens has blue in it. I was gonna say
Blue
and white.
gold, right? That's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
looks
Greek.
blue and white is totally our colors, but I think it's been overdone. So you can add some gold. Everything's blue and white in Greece.
Or I turn this blue and then the city can be gold.
Oh, yeah, that looks really good.
That way. So when I went to Athens and I saw the Parthenon. So I'm a history major.
Yeah.
So I geek out about those things. I cried.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, it's real.
It is very impressive, although there's construction going on.
Yes, when I went, there was like a whole, what do you call it? Yeah, there was construction too, and I was like, still. Like,
yeah. It's been like that for many, many years with the
Really?
construction.
Did
yeah.
they say when they were going to finish kind of
I don't
fixing
know when
it?
that's going to finish. It seems like a constant thing, but although there's like metal and you can't walk up to it and stuff, it's still so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's very impressive either way. And the new the new Acropolis Museum. I say new, it's not that new, but the museum is really cool.
Nice. There, I just added a little.
Okay. Yes,
So-
Rupesh, I agree. It looks really good.
Yay. So this is like, once you do this, it's almost like rinse and repeat for the rest of the tags. So, let's see. Yeah, we only have like
We
4
only
rows
have a
to
few more. I've heard that a lot of people are excited to see Mumbai colored in.
Ooh, okay. I'll let you guys pick the color for that. What do you think?
Yeah. What do you guys think Mumbai should be colored in? Have we used all the colors?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, except
The pink.
And I'm thinking, do I want the pink on
Oh,
anything?
you don't want the pink. Oh.
Or... No. I'm like... Thinking about the pink. What do people say?
What do people think about the pink? Do you want the pink? What do you think? Let us know. We could limit it to the other colors. In my opinion, we should keep the pink, but that's maybe I'm influenced by my own shirt.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, okay, Brazil.
Okay, Brazil.
Okay,
you get-
Brazil. Your pink.
Thanks everyone for the expand appearance explanations.
What's expand? I didn't. Sorry. I didn't read
Someone
that.
asked about what expand appearance does, and then we had all the experts.
Nice.
I don't need to say anything. We have all the experts on there. Okay.
Ooh.
Vignesh says paler pink.
Paler pink. What? Like millennial pink. Have you heard of that?
Millennial pink?
Yeah.
Is that a
it's like
thing?
a thing, yeah. And I'm not sure exactly what shade it is. I know, it's funny. It's like, what?
Should we know because we're millennials? What shade? I think people are surprised because Brazil should be yellow, apparently. Well, we know the colors. Brazil is like green, yellow.
I'm going against stereotypes. Just kidding, what?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
There's 3 people saying Brazil is not pink.
Okay.
That's only 3 though. But we can use this color on something else. We're starting to experiment with the pink.
Yeah.
It's still the beginning.
If there's enough, like, backlash, am I just gonna be like, okay.
Everyone's gonna be like, I hate the poster because of pink Brazil. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of backlash.
Darn. Okay.
Bye, Robzilla. Good to see you.
Rob!
Thanks for being on the chat.
I have no green, so...
Yeah, a couple people asked about green.
Nope. So, fine.
Are they wearing us down?
Yes. just kidding. I'm gonna save this pink so I can use it for Vancouver. You get the pink.
Yes. We're getting a suggestion of blue for Mumbai.
Okay. Oops.
Ooh, there's a lot of suggestions. Orange or green for Mumbai.
No orange.
I think Mumbai is the most colorful city I have ever been to. So I think any color could be represented. Rupesh says blue, blue, blue.
Gonna make you a light blue. So the reason why I narrowed down the colors is because we could do colors all day if we had a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and I usually need to narrow it down because I have a tendency to overthink. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's the shade, maybe it's the shade. But if I give myself just like, no, you're only using these colors, that usually works. Okay, after I color this, we can add more, we can start adding numbers.
Nice.
Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. Okay.
Zizu, we don't have Adobe Live in French, but we do have French hosts. And Adobe Live is in Paris as well as San Francisco. So in France, hosts speak French, but we don't have purely French yet. We're trying to cater to the large audience and do as best as we can to reach everybody. Oh, Ryan says he recently did a vector city project with 3 Vancouver landmarks and used a pink/salmony background in one of them.
Oh, good. So,
okay, we're on brand.
red for Tel Aviv.
Sumon says, I just tried to zoom out on the artboard, like your artboard. Everyone feels like they're in Illustrator with you.
Zoom out like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Timothy. Hi, Epoch in Texas. Good to see you guys. So, if you've just joined, Christine is working on a poster full of luggage tags. And we've used cities from around the world, cities that you guys are from that have been watching.
Yeah.
And we're just adding color, and the next thing we'll add is numbers, like a flight number, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's add numbers. When's your birthday?
December 9th.
Okay.
Yay!
This is what I do for numbers sometimes. My birthday's April 21st. Let's see, what date is it today? Let's play with fonts.
When are your birthdays, people?
Okay, I'm gonna add one that's a date.
Glad to see you, Omar. Welcome back. Oh, that looks like a real stamp.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oops.
Stacy, we're almost birthday twins. Ooh. We've got some more numbers whenever you need them. Oh, John Pell says my birthday's today.
Oh.
We've got your birthday on here.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Pick a number. Any number.
Okay, we've got 1410, 1410 from Dorina.
No, I need a 2-digit.
Oh, 2 digits. 19. 19.
Okay.
That's Sean's birthday, June 19th.
Okay, well, that's your seat number.
Okay. I'm sitting in Sean's birthday. JD Box says, my birthday's also April 21st.
Yay! Birthday twins. Okay. So usually when I add in the numbers, that's when
Zizu, I'm glad you've enjoyed the lives, and that's what we're here to do, to inspire and show different techniques. I've learned a lot just from sitting here and watching and hearing from you guys. We have so many experts that are in the chat.
Yeah, thanks for all the tips, guys. We joke about hovering art directors, but it's fun. It's kind of like having a co-working time with friends. It's like,
Yeah.
okay. Trying to think what fonts we got the last time. Can use that. Okay, more numbers.
Okay, 0828.
Okay, let's see.
I wrote some numbers that people said earlier.
Okay.
Mike Chambers, 42. Is that... We asked for birthday. Is that a date? Is it an age? Rupesh, 415. Okay, you're close to Christine's birthday.
Okay. Yeah, so right now, just random numbers on things. Up there.
Adam, yes, next time.
Yeah.
We'll have a patterns tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Shane's unbirthday today.
Unbirthday.
Is that from Alice in Wonderland? I think I'm remembering. Christina says, ironically enough, I was asked to create a flyer for a luggage tag giveaway at a trade show.
Here you go.
Here's your inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna add more dates. Another birthday.
Oh, another birthday. 0716.
We have some vintage ones in here. Do. Okay.
Robert, Christine did the hand lettering on Adobe Sketch on the iPad. And then Sketch has a button that you can use to just take that into Photoshop or Illustrator. So she'll show that in a bit because we did some little icons in Sketch, and then she's going to bring those in. So you'll see that workflow happen.
Yeah. I was actually thinking of doing that soon because I wanted to add in the arrows. So we have like little elements like arrows or planes. Oh yeah, that's right. You did say icons. Yeah, let's do that now.
Chelsea, we are not sure. Maybe this poster will be available.
87 is vintage, ha. I know, I was born in 85, so wait, that's not vintage. I should make it to 67?
I'm seeing a lot of birthdays though, and a lot of them are in the 90s, so That seems vintage to a lot of people on the chat, I
think.
It's great. We love having all kinds of ages on here. 1K says, I need this poster. I also feel the same. Especially when you see it coming together.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
What? You mean you guys don't like it like this? Just kidding.
So,
okay.
Do you want to see the icons?
Yes.
Should we move to the iPad?
Okay.
Okay.
So this was my iPad from yesterday. We were just kind of doodling and all that. Let's see, why is part of my heart erased? Okay. Oh, let's switch back to the screen.
We can maybe go back.
I'm gonna troubleshoot.
Let's troubleshoot the iPad. And...
because I think my pencil isn't connected. It
oh
was
yeah,
this morning,
sometimes
but...
it gets disconnected. So Adobe Sketch on the iPad. Christine is on the iPad Pro with Apple Pencil.
Yep.
You don't have to have the iPad Pro, and Sketch is a free app, but if you don't have that iPad, then you can't use the Apple Pencil as your stylus. So
yeah, it only works on the iPad Pro.
yeah, and the Apple Pencil is really amazing with the pressure sensitivity and using different brushes, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, let's see if it connects. Try it again.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And now my pencil works.
Perfect.
All right. Yay! So, yeah, yesterday we started with just simple arrows. This paper airplane, this little heart that's...
It was just for fun.
Yeah.
I don't want a heart.
No. Let's see.
I'm heartbroken.
I kind of want to draw more arrows.
Yeah, different kinds of arrows. Yes, the suitcase is back. The nail polish.
Like nail polish.
I wonder how it could look less like nail polish. I can't unsee it.
Okay, let's redraw it. Or I'll make a traditional looking suitcase. Oops.
Chelsea says the luggage is adorable.
Well, too late. Just kidding.
It's gone. So you guys will see how easy it is once she creates these things in Sketch to just put them straight into Illustrator and incorporate them into the poster. Yeah, so she's drawing on the surface. It's pretty cool.
Okay, let's just start with this.
All right.
So I have random arrows, icons.
Everyone can see.
Okay. Oh no.
They can see. Just do it as you would normally.
Send to Illustrator. So right now I have my Creative Cloud libraries synced.
So let's see. We'll get it into Illustrator. Yeah, Dylan, she was using an iPad and Adobe Sketch.
Okay, so here are my
and
arrows.
Then everything's synced.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Super. I'm image tracing it.
Ignore white.
Ignore white. And then expand. Ta-da! I have my vector arrows. Okay. Been wanting to use this. So these are for little accents like this.
Nice.
Too big.
There's a couple ideas. What about a little
A
tiny Polaroid camera, a globe,
Ooh.
or a passport booklet?
Okay, I like those ideas.
Those are cute ideas.
Let's... Wait. Okay. Okay, let me use the paper airplane. It's so wonky looking, but
When
I
it's
like...
small, it's nice.
Yeah. Don't want it there. Let's see here. Barcelona. Okay.
Dylan, yes, you should download Adobe Sketch and check it out.
Yeah, it's so easy to just send stuff to Illustrator.
You don't have to scan anything.
I don't need to email things to yourself.
Yeah, emailing to myself.
Gosh,
We've all done that.
So right now I'm just playing with...
I wish I could go to the airport and they would have these little cute airplane and compass stamps to stamp my
like
tag.
how in Tokyo or in Japan in general, like if you go to temples or parks or whatever, sometimes they have like these huge stamps that you can find that are just like people collect them when they go to those places, so it's like a seal of like that temple or that park, and it's almost like passport stamps that you can kind of just go around and collect, which is so fun. It's like, oh. So I'm just like adding these little doodles to the tags, and I kind of like this whole like multiplied look where they almost look just kind of stamped on. Maybe I can make this bigger. Or not. Just a little layer.
Okay guys, we gave away 2 of these posters yesterday and we're going to give away another one right now. So when this is all done, we'll print it and send it to one of you who wins. And in order to start the contest, we're going to ask a question. And then when you answer, Nightbot will pick one of you.
Nightbot.
Do you have a question?
No.
Okay. I'll think of a question. So, let's see. So Paris, we have that tag. And you see the code CDG. What does CDG stand for? What's the name of that airport in Paris? Type that in the chat, and then one of you will be the lucky winner of the poster. Let's see those come in.
Put the luggage right there.
Oh. There it is, the luggage. Okay, who knows?
Not nail polishy? No, maybe I don't like it there.
We'll see. It'll go somewhere.
Yeah.
Who wants a poster? Who knows what CDG stands for? Type it in. Make sure you spell it right, though. Look up the spelling.
The gall.
If it's not spelled right, then Nightbot won't find you.
Let's see.
Wow, it looks really cool zoomed out.
It's filling out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Everyone's typing in. Jan, you're funny. You don't have to put airport in it, just the name.
Okay, what else?
What else could we add?
Arrows.
I like the
Interesting,
curvy
but-
arrow. Okay, guys, thank you so much for entering the competition to get a poster by putting in Charles de Gaulle. That was the right answer. So we're going to ask Nightbot who won. Luna!
Oh, Luna!
Luna won. You get a poster. So type in your Twitter handle in the chat so that we can get it to you. That's fun. I love that people can get one of these.
So I am just totally playing with layers right now because okay. What I do too, or I can add lines. Okay. So yeah, here's half of the poster done. And the other
Cool.
half we will work on. But yeah, let's see. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to see in terms of, yeah, like process or more iPad things or I don't
Yeah,
know.
let us know. What else would you like to see Christine do? We could go on to Sketch on the iPad. We could continue with adding color and icons here. And it's up to you now. We're in the last hour. This is the last day with Christine, so if there's anything you would like to see, this is your chance. Congrats, Luna. So great. Hi, Lanre from Liverpool. Good to see you on. So for those of you that haven't joined for the whole time, we started out this poster yesterday, and it's been a journey. We've traveled to all of these places. And now we're continuing by adding color, adding all the different little icons, arrows, numbers, and just making these tags look kind of realistic in a way. It's like a balance of making them fun, but also having some sort of tangible elements.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so we're just gonna.
Paul loves the colors. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks. I'm trying to add things in it, but not too much. So it's like, what's the right balance of something hand lettered, something doodled in, and like the clean lines. So that's always the challenge for me. I kind of love how we added all the numbers too. They bring a different like element to it. Okay, do you have any more numbers? 716. Thanks.
Marathon asks, have you worked much with taking vector captures from Adobe Capture?
Yes, I have. That used to be how I did most of my hand lettering. I would draw it out with an actual brush and then bring it in through Capture on my phone.
Yeah, that's a great app
Yeah.
for bringing in lettering and other shapes.
Drawings, yeah. Especially if you don't have an iPad or there's some certain tools that you want to get a specific look. That's like the way to go, I think.
Yeah. Also, if it's something that you drew, like you doodled it a while ago and you find it and you're like, this is cool. You can just capture it and then put it into Illustrator and then tweak the vectors, make it look cleaner, and use it.
Yeah.
Which is what I did recently.
Ooh, what did you work on?
I made a card for my friend's wedding, and it had like a logo type of, it was like a Mr. and Mrs. thing, and I wanted to put that into Illustrator, so I took a picture, I refined it, and now it's like a vector image that they can use, like a present for them.
Nice.
That they can use on,
like thank you cards?
yeah, or like stationery.
Yeah.
They could print it on other colors.
Cool.
So, very easy with capture. Rupesh is asking about our Twitter handles. Oh, you got it from Adobe Creative Cloud. It's answered in the chat.
Nice.
Miguel says, printed on craft paper. This should look nice. Chelsea says, my favorite is Istanbul so far.
Yeah, it's nice and clean, huh?
That's what she said. Looks clean.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a good balance between the ones that are white with colored elements and ones that are fully colored in.
I think it's working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do. Should be coloring things in.
Zizu asks, what's your specialty of design, Christine?
My specialty. I have a background in publishing, so I love books and magazines. That's, I feel like my strength, what I do best. Kind of like this, what you're seeing, incorporating something hand-drawn, hand-lettered into clean design. But if I were to choose, I'd say my specialty is printed materials, publications, typesetting, and all that, mixing words and pictures. That's super general, but I mean, some people are like, they work best in branding and logos, and like, for me, it's books, like entire projects where I can think start to finish, like kind of coming up with a system for that. Like that's my favorite kind of project.
Cool.
Yep.
Grace says, London looks like a tea bag. Is that intentional?
Oh, hey.
It's Earl Grey tea.
Yes. It's tea time.
Hi, Michael. Miguel, no Portugal. I know.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but we're so glad you're here.
Ooh, Lisbon is also on my list of
Have you been there?
dream places.
Oh.
No, I heard it's super.
I have
super
not
beautiful.
been there either, but I would love to go.
Yeah.
And we have a couple people from Nigeria. We see you. We're happy you're here.
Hello.
We can't include everybody on the poster, but we tried to make it as international as possible.
So I'm gonna try something.
Hi,
kind of
Elkin.
Psychedelic
Ooh,
for Vancouver.
psychedelic Vancouver.
You guys are so
I
cool.
also have never been to Vancouver. Definitely on the list. I
Yeah.
hear amazing things, and it's not too far from us here in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes the closest places you never get
They're
to.
the last places. Yeah. So I was like, well.
We could just go for the weekend, and then there's never a weekend. Oh, I love that halftone. That's cool.
Right. I love the halftone too. So the halftones I got from. I was designing a stamp set a few months ago, and I was like, okay, the usual shapes on travel tags are this stripe, like airmail type. What do you call it? I guess diagonal stripes. And I was like, no one ever uses halftones. Like, that should be
Yeah.
interesting to like play with, just because it's different. So, yeah. Probably not too psychedelic. Yay, Vancouver. Okay.
Timothy, Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong. I've been there once, and It was a while ago, so I don't remember everything I did, but I do remember feeling like I could live there. I was like, I could live here.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't been there in so long too. I do remember the roast duck to be really good. That's like I remember places by food.
That was the first place I had boba tea.
Yeah.
It was a few years ago before it had come to the US, like, as a phenomenon. Now it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But at the time, my friend who lived in Hong Kong ordered this for me, and I was like, what is this? What are these
mind-blowing
tapioca balls?
Yeah.
I had never had anything like it.
I've always also wanted to go to... It's funny, I mean, I grew up in Manila. One would think I'd have time to go, but I've never been to Taiwan. And I heard that the boba there
That's like the birthplace of it, right?
Yeah.
I heard that too. Because when I said I love this, my friend was like, you need to go to Taiwan.
Yeah. And so I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Okay, so we're adding these diagonal lines.
That I'm just getting from old textures that I've had.
And Korea is Christine's paper mecca.
Yes.
Nice.
That's my shortcut. Or long, maybe almost like a longer way to do it, but...
Oh, James, you had boba in San Francisco in 2002. It's a while ago. I hadn't really seen it here until the last few years. Danica says some tags also have claim check tearaways.
Oh, yeah, like kind of like this, where it's...
Yeah, the perforated thing.
Yeah.
We have a lot of favorites. Paris, Tel Aviv. I think that when they have more elements on them, they look more completed and people like them more.
Yeah. This.
And that overlap, like the number going into the red part, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm. This? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks stamped on, right?
Yeah.
Trying to think.
So the typeface in red, is that the Balboa?
Which one? This?
The TLV?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's Balboa by Jim Parkinson. You can sync it on Typekit. So Obi, this is intended to be a full poster. So when it's printed, all of the tags will be on it. And yeah. Oh, we need another date for Tokyo.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Trying to... It's another number. Do you have another number?
Oh, I ran out of numbers. 0106. That was someone's birthday. Narita. So let us know in the chat what kind of graphic design projects you've worked on. It's nice to hear what other people are creating. Maybe what are you working on right now, or what's your favorite project been? Let us know. Have you ever done something similar to this, where it's a poster, where it's more abstract, or is it usually a client that's directing you to do something? Is it mostly recreational? And if you're itching to get into something, you can enter the contest. So on adobelive.com, under the chat, you can click the contest tab, and then you'll get an Illustrator template that's a bad poster, and you can change it. You can change the colors and the fonts, and then share it with share it on Twitter or Instagram with the hashtag Adobe Live, and then you can win a Creative Cloud subscription. So Zizu says t-shirt design, character design.
Oh, that's what you're working on? That's cool.
Yeah.
Oops. What am I doing? Oh, that's why.
Just created vehicle wraps for 8 different vans. Wow. That sounds really interesting because just the way that it has to fit onto the vehicle.
Yeah.
Like, how do you measure that? Is it always standard for that specific vehicle, or do you have to do it for different kinds?
And is that something they have templates for? Do you have to figure that out? Right?
Yeah.
Or do they have a template that's like, here's a standard van? Or is it like, oh my god, you have to do a 3D
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare if you don't have a template. Hi, Ariel from Sao Paulo. Oh, Ihajo, social media videos for a nonprofit organization. That's great. I mean, those videos really help to get people engaged, so designing that is cool. Oh, Timothy, you're working on the contest. That's great. I'm really glad to hear that. Vivian is doing t-shirt design. Oh, T. Robinson, you're back. Yes, we've got the color on. I'm glad you joined us to see what happened on the 3rd day. Okay, so you have to individually measure each van. There are templates available. The trim packages are what you have to pay attention to. Wow. That's interesting. I had never thought of like who designs the wrapping for that, for a van, or like, you know, you have the bus ads, and sometimes the back of the bus is just fully covered.
Change that to blue.
Obi is doing a music album cover while watching this.
That's fun. Yay, we're co-working.
Yeah, we're in the co-working space, which is the whole internet.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael's done tuk-tuk vehicle signage.
Wow. Is that the back of the tuk-tuk?
I don't know. Back, sides. Are
cool.
there really any sides?
No, I think they're
front and back.
Yeah, but that's cool. In Manila, they have similar ones like they call them tricycles, with kind of like tuk-tuks, but there's like the bikes are on the side instead of the front, and they say sometimes they cover them too, but they're not as.
Yeah. It's
fun. Okay. Okay, we're down to our last 2 rows, and I think. Let's see, what else do we want to add? I'm just gonna finish them all that way.
Yeah. Prashant, you're working on the contest. Good to hear. Lindsay, a playbook and guide for restaurants. Coach, just posting our monthly BFS magazine with Adobe Publish Online, straight from InDesign. Love the platform.
Cool.
Have you used that?
I've always wanted to figure that out. Is that where you like interactive magazines on the iPad? Is that what I'm thinking?
I don't know. What is it, Coach BFS?
Remember when they were like, magazines are all gonna go to the iPad, and like I remember being like, oh no, print, and then being like, oh, I'm excited to learn this. It sounds cool.
Yeah. Bye, Malaz. Yeah, Suman, I also like Balboa. It's pretty cool. Also, the guy that designed it is very cool. Jim Parkinson. Hi, Benit. What color is Mexico going to be?
Yellow.
Yellow. Benedict, good to hear you finished the contest poster. Make sure you share it with hashtag Adobe Live. Hi, Assad. I feel like Mexico needs...
It needs more color, huh?
Yeah, or like, could you do a chevron or something? I'm imagining triangular shapes.
Let's make a special one for Mexico.
I don't know. Something's coming to me, but I don't know what it is.
Make it pop. Okay, I'll...
Greetings from Ukraine. Hi, Serge.
Okay, I'll make London.
Nice to see you too.
I might get a backlash for this too. Be like, London has to be blue and okay.
I feel like red is kind of a London color.
Yeah.
Because of the red bus and the red telephone booth.
Yep.
Michael says on the tuk-tuk he did designs all over. It's got a canopy box in the back.
That's cool.
Okay. Hi, Andres. Good to see you again. Oh, yeah. So London's kind of like the Manila one with the outlines.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Zizou is waiting for Marrakesh. Oh, but they said Marrakesh was the red city.
Oh.
But we don't have to do that. I'm just reminding.
Well, now it's blue.
Oh, there we go.
Blue with red accents because... Okay.
Okay, yes, we did think London was red, but then Marrakesh has to be red, so it's all a balancing act. We can't put everything together. This is the same color.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to add some stuff in here. Need another number for this.
Another number. 20.
I'm just like looking at.
We have some boxes here in the studio that have numbers on them.
Let's see, I'm trying to think what. Stretch that a bit. Marrakesh.
Cool. Okay, Zizou, we did Marrakesh. What do you think? Oh. Yes, I try to have a good memory, but sometimes I have to write things down. That's why I have my pad and pen. Assad, you just joined. So Christine's method for selecting the colors today was, and what I guess you use a lot, is she goes to Pinterest and finds images that she likes, and then she brings them to Illustrator and she uses the eyedropper tool to extract the colors and then makes a swatch. And she's been using the same, how many colors is it? Like 5 of them?
Well, like four or five.
Yeah, she's been using the same colors for this, so these are the swatches that she has. And just to keep it cohesive, to keep it more of a, make more fast decisions, because when you have too many swatches, it's just kind of overwhelming when you get into the complexities of like, what shade should I use?
Less space for overthinking.
Yeah.
Okay. White. Sorry, Chicago. I'm making you pink. Actually, why sorry?
Why
pink
are you
is nice.
sorry?
Because I got so much backlash last time. Like, no, Brazil. Oops. Marrakesh, Mexico. I'm trying to think. Where else can I put these doodles? Let's see.
There's the cute little compass.
It's like stamped on.
And it's nice because with these swatches, they're just the same colors and you can switch the colors of each element really easily to create a unique feel for each tag. Michael, I know, I wish I posted more on Instagram. I have this second Instagram that I created for artwork and lettering.
Cool.
But it's so hard to post all the time.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to create all the time.
Yeah.
So do you have like a strategy of, do you keep things so that you can post them consecutively, or do you just post whenever you feel like?
I post whatever I feel like, and then the problem with that sometimes is like, oh, I need to start marketing my stuff, and then I'm like, oh, but you know where it's like you feel like you have to, okay, I have to post more, and that's like, but I have to take pictures of the things that I'm making, and that takes like longer than you think. So yeah, I usually just post when I feel like, with that same like, oh, I should be posting more.
I know. Pablo Manila. Does that mean you're from Manila as well? Adobe Capture. Adobe Capture does have a good color option. So Christine was actually talking about that, I think, yesterday. She also uses Capture to get colors. But this time she used Pinterest inspiration. Nagar, we thought about adding, I think I've seen a couple people ask about adding landmarks. Yeah. But I don't know if it's too noisy.
Might get a little complicated.
Yeah, my feeling from Christine was that she wasn't into it. I floated the idea at one point.
Like, no.
And it didn't work, so.
It was shut down.
Yeah, Judith, I agree. Documenting is a big challenge. And when you see designers that have documented their work, I mentioned Jim Parkinson, who designed this font that we're using, Balboa. I saw a presentation from him a while ago, and he had pictures of logos and work he did from the 60s and 70s. And I mean, he's been around for a long time. Maybe not 60s. I hope I'm not aging him too much. But he had decades of work documented to show. And back then, people didn't have iPhones that they could just snap a picture of. It wasn't that easy, but he's kept it and digitized all of his documents and pictures, and I was so impressed, and I felt guilty that with all of the tools I have, I'm not good at documenting, and I just have like weird papers on my desk of things I've made, and it's not all organized, so that really inspired me. And if you ever want to promote yourself, you really need to have evidence of all the stuff you've created, and even the sketches. People like to see how you started out on something. And
I agree. There on my Behance, when I was still with the residency, they were like, oh yeah, maybe you can share your process and your experience, like doing the travel journal kit that I worked on. And I really sat down. I was like, okay, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to, I shared everything from initial studies to like screenshots of like my Illustrator artboards, and I just went super into detail, like everything, like how I first thought of the project and what I thought it could be, what it could have, and whatever. So I went super into detail. It was hard to get that process because I don't document while I'm doing it, so I kind of had to backtrack.
Yeah.
But that single like Behance post sharing all about my process got me clients. Like clients would email me and say like, I read your Behance post. I loved seeing your process and how you think about these systems, and we want you to make a similar thing for us. And I was like, yes, like that's the kind of project I like super enjoy.
Yeah.
And so by super sharing that process, even if it takes a long time to kind of gather all your sketches, or if you have to backtrack and kind of just show your old artboards, like it's a great glimpse into how you work, and clients and other creatives like to see that. So.
Yeah, I think that the process makes a huge difference, and even with this poster, there's so much interest in getting the poster, and a lot of it is because we've seen all of your decisions, and the little sketches you've done, the color choices, and watching all the decisions is really valuable. And I mean, a lot of people could create artwork, but if you don't see where they're coming from and how they thought through it and what their process was, it's not as interesting. Yeah. So document your work. Let's see, we have some questions. Oh, we've asked this before. What are you getting up to now that your residency is coming to an end? Are you sad?
I'm sad. I've been freelancing. I've just jumped right into freelance design. I've also been working on new products for my business, so that's been fun and a challenge. Because those are my goals, really. Like, I really want to work on my business and make it something that I can just make things like this whole poster of travel tags. Like, this is something I would totally put in my shop. Something like this. What else? That's what I'm working on. I hope to travel a little bit, so all these places that we're putting on tags kind of make me want to go somewhere. But yeah, I think that's what I'm up to. Freelancing, designing my own products, going to conferences. So I'm teaching a workshop at 99U next month. So
nice.
If you are going to 99U in New York, come
What's
join
the
my
workshop?
workshop. It's using Capture and using my mind is so using Capture with hand lettering, using Capture, and then turning it into like a physical booklet. So all the people who are gonna go home with like an actual physical booklet that they bind and make. Nice. And they can play with stamps and all that, and it's just for them to kind of document their 99U experience. So I'm all about documenting, and especially when you go to conferences, like there's so many little nuggets of inspiration, and I feel like people do write notes, but it's kind of just to get people thinking about like, oh, what do I want to remember from this experience and all that. So
yeah. What date is the workshop?
I think it's on the 7th or 8th of June. Second day.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. So Danica asked, do you normally sign your work?
I don't. No.
You don't have a little signature?
Like
well,
how
when we
James
give away
Victoria
this
signs all his
poster,
stuff.
we need to have a little signature of yours.
Yeah, I can sign it.
She's gonna sign this one. I think it's signing your work should be kind of obvious, but it depends on what you're creating. Sometimes it doesn't go with what it is. Like the product you make.
Yeah.
It's not like a poster or a piece of art that you would sign usually.
Yeah, and I think that also comes from like when you think, but it's graphic design and it's not like fine art that, yeah, as you said, like a painting that you sign, but this is kind of like art.
Yeah,
like,
this definitely needs to be signed.
Okay.
Vuyo, we are live. We are really live. And I see you.
We are really live.
Sometimes I wonder if it's live too, but if it's not, you'll see a little replay label at the bottom. But right now, it's happening.
Let's do a quick giveaway.
Okay, so
Should we give away another one?
finishing
Okay.
touches on
Okay,
these.
so we've given away 3 of these posters so
What?
far.
Oh, okay.
We're not giving out another 3. I'm just saying, we've given
What?
away 3. This is the last one we'll give away.
That's
Michael
okay.
got scared that I was giving away a lot of them. So this is the last opportunity for you to win one of these posters because we only have 10 minutes left of this live session. Making Christine's poster. It's really sad.
Yeah.
But we're going to do the same thing where we ask you a question and then you type in the answer in the chat. And then Nightbot will randomly select one of you. So it doesn't matter if you were the first person to write it in. It's just a random selection. Okay. Okay, so to enter the contest to get the poster, listen carefully. We want you to say something nice with the name
Or
Christine.
not.
Or anything you want to say about Christine, but make sure Christine's name is there. I would say something nice because I don't think there's anything negative to say.
Oh, you guys.
But you could say, great work, Christine. I love the poster, Christine.
feed my ego.
Christine is a designer. Christine lives in San Francisco. Anything with the name Christine in it. So just write it in the chat, and Nightbot will pick one of you to win. And then you'll get one of these posters. I want to win a poster.
I'll
Christine,
give you one.
you are the best person in the whole world.
Oh, yay. You win one.
Yay.
And
That's
you
a
get a
sentence.
poster.
But
You get a poster. And you get a poster.
give them 3 minutes.
Oh, Do I get out
we're
of, get out of
gonna
here?
get 3 minutes to write in your Christine comments and be in the running to win a poster. Who's gonna have the best comment? That doesn't mean you win the poster if you have the best comment, but I will shout you out. The poster is random. Christine is art. I like that one. Oh yeah, so the
This
next
is dual purpose.
yeah. The next live is with the next
Hector.
Christine. So do you pronounce it art?
Arth.
Oh, you do pronounce it Arth. Okay. I'm like, have I been saying it wrong? So
like hearing all this good stuff about
I know, it's like,
yeah.
Christine
I'm just gonna take your compliments too.
is an awesome designer and a nice person. Christine is travels in design. Christine is very inspiring.
Christine,
you
will you be my
guys.
designer Valentine?
Hey.
Aww. Very cute.
Yeah. Oh, Christine. The next Christine will be your designer Valentine.
Yeah. So
Be choosy about this.
stay tuned for the
Mabuhay.
next
Pablo.
live session will be with Christine Arth, so you can keep giving your compliments.
Hector's like, Christine should go Oprah with the posters. You get a poster. You get a poster. You get a poster. Yeah. Okay. My gosh. I'm like that kid in class who's like, hurry, like you gotta pass your test papers and I'm not done. It's like, whether you're finished or not, time's up.
Christine is too legit to quit.
Too legit.
Too legit to quit. Thanks, everyone. So you're all in the running to win a poster. And we'll check soon.
Astig ka rin, Pablo. Astig means cool in like it's
Oh,
kind of like
cool.
Filipino slang. Like
Astig.
astig is cool. Okay. Singapore.
Antonia says, I will name my daughter Christine.
Nice. There are 2 Christines in the room that will be delighted to know
daughters.
that. Yeah.
Twins.
Christine can fly.
One with a C and one with a K. That's just so funny. Like, Christine, they're both like, yes. Like, oh, darn.
At least you're one with a C, one with a K, or else you'd be the same person.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, we're almost done.
Yeah.
We're finishing the city of Sin, Singapore.
No, we still have Mexico.
Were they nice?
Oh, Mexico.
They were nice?
Everyone was very nice to Christine. They
so I guess
actually
we can-
called her God, Art,
God?
Beauty. Yeah,
What?
someone said you were God.
Oh my god. Wait a minute, guys.
Oh my god. Okay, so Nightbot's gonna choose a winner of the last poster. Drum roll. Oh,
Yeah, good luck.
Danica.
Danny.
Oh! Okay.
I've seen Danica for the past 3 days.
Oh, yeah?
Yay.
Yeah, she's been in the chat. That's exciting.
Okay. I feel like I want to use this halftone again on something, but I don't know.
Someone's calling you. Oh, Denzel's calling you pristine Herrin. Like
Pristine?
Christine is pristine.
Am I pristine?
Yay, Danica! I'm so glad you're excited. Oh, you're changing the order.
Yep, because I want to reuse this.
Oh, the halftone.
Give it some flair. This is me scrambling, like, how long do I have? Oh my gosh! Is it too festive?
No. It's
Mexico
perfect.
can't be too festive. I mean, they're always very festive.
It does seem like that area is very red, though.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Maybe one of them needs like a blue arrow or something.
You are right. Can I change Mexico to blue? Will I get backlash?
No. Everyone thinks you're God. They're not gonna get...
Okay.
Thanks, Michael. We'll miss you too. So
All
we're gonna
right.
wrap up
We're
in a
wrapping
minute
up.
here.
Thank
And-
you, Christine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
being
me.
with us.
This was fun.
It was so fun to have you. And
fun.
Christine's gonna finish up this poster. Whoever won it is gonna get the finished version.
Yeah.
But it's almost done.
Yep. I'm
And-
practically done.
Yeah. But thank you everyone for joining. This was our last day.
Yes.
And it was so good to see all of you and hear where you're from and design with you directing us.
Thank you for the input and the mini tutorials along the way.
Yes.
It was fun. So let's see. Here is the final poster.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like.
Ignore my.
Christine's been using a trackpad this whole time, Robert, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we went into detail with everything, colors, and so you can see this can take hours just like futzing around with colors and elements. So
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for the next live.
the other Christine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.